Hey, Jordan. Hey, Fana. Storming. Yeah, we're fine where we are, luckily. No storm here for the moment, at least. Time to retire your name until I got a fan repaired. I'm glad. Having a working fan is important. Hey, Buttercup. Hey, Fernanda. It's important to have a working fan because summer sucks. Say, Kelly. Be free comic book day. Yep. Not that I actually did anything for free comic book day, but heat, but it's good time of year to ship leather jackets. Hey, any interest? I'm thinking that when I go house sit for my mom, that's what I'm thinking. When I house sit for my mom, that's when I'll ship it. Is that birds? Oh, the sound? Yes, there are birds singing in the background, chirping in the background. Because I have my window open, so. Anyway, the main reason I'm thinking of waiting until I house it for my mom to ship the jacket is because I don't have tape. And like I could buy tape, but I never use it. So buying a roll of tape, like it's what am I going to use a roll of tape for? I need tape to seal the box. She has an apartment. My mom has an apartment. I mean, at this point, yeah. I mean, like, it's hey, average. Tape doesn't expire, so you can just keep the tape. Sure, but I mean, it just feels, it just feels wasteful to buy tape and that just sits for 8 years being unused. So I'm pretty sure I don't have any tape. I assume I don't have tape. Game of Thrones. Well, she lives in a one-bedroom apartment, so no. Good shirt choice. Indeed. I do like this shirt. It's a very cool shirt. It's very stylish. So that will be, like I said, end of June. End of June is when she's planning on going. I think she said June 28th. Hey, cat. Not going to be able to survive the future with never buying tape. Recommend duct tape. Handyman secret weapon. Yeah, I think June 28th is when my mom said she's going to be going. Fine, fine. In honor of your joint birthdays, I'll order Philos on your birthdays, on your birthday. In honor of your joint birthday, I will order Philos that night. Because they give pretty big meals, so they give plenty of food. Live cooking. I will. I will do some cooking while I'm there. Greek pizza sounds so good. I don't know that I've ever had their pizza. Food noise? What's food noise? Hey, Zach. You started from there, Irvin. We ordered from there a lot, for sure. I would usually get either the chicken au gratin or the chicken brochette. Yeah, I kind of think I don't think I ever actually got. I don't think I ever actually tried the pizza from Fila's. Hey, Brandon. Oh, hi, Hobo. Ken got flagged due to drinking. Hey, Aurora. Everyone was talking about it. I'm like, oh, is this how I realize I'm a robot or a sociopath? Like, I've just never heard of food noise. That's not something I've heard of. What some people call their internal chatter about food. Feeling of continuous hunger. Thoughts that our brain gives us throughout the day regarding food. So I guess food noise is just constantly thinking about food. Hey, Gilface. Censorship and YouTube policies. Eh, not a fan. I mean, the issue is like I'm in favor of banning hate speech. The problem is it never seems to be the hate speech that actually gets banned. You seem to enjoy food enough. You seem like you could travel like three food. Basically, I am so picky. I am such an exceptionally picky eater. So I basically have to survive on like three foods. It's raining here now. Yeah, we don't have rain just now. We don't currently have rain, I don't think. It's on the restaurant hamburger chain called Steak and Shake. Well, since I've never had their food, I can't really have any thoughts on them. I feel like I'd need to eat there in order to have an opinion. Like, for example, uh, I can have an opinion on your dad because I've eaten his ass. So I can have an opinion on him. That was stupid. I'm sorry. Here's jumped over a series of favorite foods. I don't know that I ever had a series of favorite foods. Hey, Scapegoat. A torn Volvo? The hell's a torn Volvo? What does that mean? Is that some weird slang that I'm just not up with? Google it? No. I'm absolutely not Googling that. A torn car? So it is just a car that's been torn? One of the safest cars you can buy? Yeah, they seem like pretty good cars. Estran drives a car. Gnashes jaws of life at you. Interact Canadian band Nickelback co-headlining a patriotic tour in the U.S. I did not hear about that, but I don't really pay attention to Nickelback. Can't say as I pay attention to Nickelback news. Hey, Uncle Buck. It is kind of disappointing that Nickelback's. Yeah, it is kind of disappointing, I suppose, because they're a very popular, and yeah, I assume I would assume pro Canada. Because I feel like they've always been pretty proud to be Canadian. I'm proud to be a Canadian, or at least I know maple trees. I don't know, Nickelback. Never liked them. Never enjoyed their music. What was the other band? Theory of a Dead Man. Because no, like the same time that Nickelback struck big. Hey, Brooke, I do remember like at the same time that Nickelback struck big, there was also another band, Theory of a Dead Man, who sounded pretty similar. Who also got fairly popular at the same moment, though they have not had the lasting success of Nickelback. The Canadian, I think so. Five Finger Death Punch. I've heard of them, but I don't think I've ever actually listened to them. They're a dead band with Trump supporters. Ew. I mean, I assumed the problem with them was that they sucked, but being Trump supporters is also horrible. South Calgary. I don't even remember where they come. I don't even remember where Nickelback originally came from. Hey, Sweet Caroline. Again, I've never paid attention to them. They're not some. They're not a band I've ever cared about at all. Hannah, Alberta. Fair enough then. Fair enough. I will endeavor to forget that as quickly as I can. What's wrong with Alberta? It's a very conservative province. And they have gone all in on like the conspiracy theory bullshit. Like they have basically reached the point of you think man landed on the moon? Yes. Like in most of Canada, even the conservatives think that Trump and the MAGA shit is horrible. But Alberta, they kind of support the MAGA bullshit. British beautiful Calgary used to be kind of a punk rock place back in like the 80s. Sure as hell isn't anymore. Wants to be absorbed by the US. There are some who do, yeah. Angry 25 to 55-year-old men who are still pissed with Pierre Trudeau. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Gretzky. Gretzky can fuck off. They reduce a lot. Yeah, and they do feel very entitled as a result of that. They've got a huge sense of entitlement because of their oil production. Wayne the Traitor Gretzky. Exactly. That is exactly it. The guy's a fucking traitor to his country at this point. You're looking at your phone? Yeah. I mean, it's a phone. Rats are banned in Alberta. They are. There are no rats in Alberta. Just at all. They just completely got rid of all the rats at one point. Fish and Game that enforces that reference. Yeah, yeah. Basically, you can find rats basically anywhere in the world except like Antarctica and Alberta. No shaving or vacuuming or woodworking. Woodworking probably, or maybe like I don't know, doing something outside. Rat infestations are a nightmare for grain growers, so I get it. I know it was a comic book where I first heard about that. Rats are nature's candy. Ew. I want to say it might have been a Squirrel Girl comic. I feel like it was a Squirrel Girl comic where I first heard about Hobo's willing to be my Discord friend. Good for Hobo. And good for you. I'm glad you're getting a Discord friend, Buttercup. You deserve a Discord friend. Ice wall in Antarctica. Mm-hmm. Hey, Bambi. Antarctica's fascinating in general. Yep. If you get past the ice wall, you glitch out of bounds into space. Yeah. Flat Earth is so stupid. Flat Earth theory is so stupid because literally since like the 2nd century, we've known the size of the Earth. Not just that it's round, but like how big it is. Big story about it, all things considered. Rats were a hot topic. Yep. The Earth is a triangle. Everyone should know this. Yeah, like it was like the 2nd or 3rd century that some Greek mathematician calculated the size of the planet and was very, very close. Like he didn't get it exactly correct. Musk did not prove the Earth was round. Math proved that the Earth was round. I just want to tell people to look up at the moon and sun. Hey, Sydney. Math proved that the Earth was round, and then, satellites went up in like the 50s. Satellites were going up in like the 50s and 60s. Hey, Rebecca. I did see that, Rebecca. And they won the election by basically by bashing Trump. They won it by I did see that one of that part of the reason they won is by comparing the conservatives to Trump. Twice in 1 week, where countries rejected Trumpism. The abusive, womanizing drunk dad side is the good side. Yeah, I think Musk was born in. I'm pretty sure he was born in South Africa, which does not make him African American. Dude's still white. One right. Left. The Liberal Party won here in Canada. A lot of countries are leaning further and further right. For sure, there has definitely been a movement. A lot of countries moving right. It is looking like there might be a bit of a Canadian family move to South Africa because of our apartheid. Yep, I did. I think I did hear about that. Genocide bites. No, there was not. There absolutely was not. Trump's reelection does seem to be resulting in a little bit of a pushback against the global rise of fascism. Which is good. Central Time is the best. Central Time is a fucking. Central Time is an afterthought, Vanna. Right, linear conservative. Not knowingly. Where did white people come from South Africa? Weren't they mostly Danish? Not Danish. Shit. What country were they from? I've forgotten. I want to say Denmark, but I feel like that's wrong. Dutch. I used to always bring butt plugs home with me from South Africa when I'd fly to a different country. Thought you were an interesting, sweet character, so it's nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Sydney. Not sweet at all. Indeed. I'm looking at. I honestly forgotten where the who colonized it, who conquered it. It was the Dutch. You were right, Kat. It was the Dutch. All sour like lemonade, no sugar, right? It is flipping. Earlier, somebody left a comment in one of my old lives about J.K. Rowling is a jerk, um, and was, you know, defending Rowling and being like, she funds women's shelter. She funded a women's shelter. Yeah, she set that shelter up specifically to exclude trans women. Like that was like this. That was like literally the specific reason that she set up a women's shelter was to have one that excluded trans women because other women's shelters, the main women's shelters at the time, did not exclude trans women. So she wanted one that would. Um, hey J Dot. So I called her up for that, and then she was like, well, what have you done other than support your fat friend?" And I'm like, "Fuck off, fuck all the way off, and then keep fucking off." Told her to fuck off beyond the limits of time and space into non-existence. So yeah, you're so sweet. And just earlier today, I told someone to fuck off into non-existence. Inactive recovery, anarcho-capitalism. I don't know enough about it to have an opinion, really. Renovated lesbian? What's a renovated lesbian? Maybe if you're gonna use that, you gotta build up to that one though, Bambi. Gotta be like, fuck off, fuck all the way off, and then keep fucking off beyond that. Fuck off all the way beyond the limits of time and space, and fuck off into non-existence. No longer gay, but once was. She was never gay. I feel like Chantal was. I don't know that she was ever even really bi. Honestly, I don't know that she was ever even really bi. Lesbian that had a kitchen remodel. She was open to the idea. She was open to the idea. Curious, kinda. So yeah, Bambi, like that fuck off into non-existence. That you got to build up to. None of your business, Brandon. Not needy now. I don't know. I feel like she kind of wanted to be bi, like once upon a time. You know? So she did make out with a couple ladies. You buy me something, I get sexual. Nice. More than made out with Dee Dee. Yeah, yeah. I mean, she hooked up with a couple women once upon a time, but I don't. Even then, I'm not sure if she. Yeah. Boogie 2988. I have no idea. I'd have to leave early because a patient at the hospital isn't dying big time. They can wait. They can wait. True haters would never kiss their same gender. True haters never kiss any gender because gender is politics. Anti-discrimination Act for trans and non-binary individuals has in it. We're good? Maybe. Who the hell even knows what would be in that thing? Yeah, tomorrow's Star Wars Day. I need Star Wars Day. I need to remember that tomorrow is Star Wars Day. May the fourth be with you. Yep. My cousin going to be? I don't do costumes. I still boycotting it. Yeah, still boycotting Disney. Or April 4th? No. May 4th. May the 4th be with you. Hair ponytail. I don't even have like a. I don't even have like a hair tie. Time to shave the neck beard a bit. Probably. Pigtails? Yeah. I wouldn't want to do pigtails. There is also that Oz Angel, yes. Easier to just like whoop. The rest is going up in costs. As usual, yep. That'll make you feel like a magical girl. A ruffled miniskirt would probably also make me feel like a magical girl. I am still supposed to get a. Well, sure, Elf, go ahead. Feel free to wallow. I am still supposed to use that $75 that Uncle Buck sent me to get something cute. Don't like Bill Maher, Brandon. You should not like Bill Maher. Something pretty, yeah. Yeah, I'm supposed to buy something pretty. I keep forgetting. And Bill Maher's still an asshole. You know, like sure, he called Trump's first 100 days a shit show, and then he probably went, as soon as that was done, he probably went back to complaining about the wokes. You got a skirt? Do you want it short or long? Long-ish, probably. Probably like knee length. I'm thinking like for a skirt, I would probably want like knee length, loose, and probably roughly. Or not roughly. Pleated. Hot and witch aesthetic. I would be hot and witch aesthetic. That shit traps the heat. I'd be fucking melting. Need to shave your legs for a skirt. Yeah. The goth girl in Breakfast Club. Hey, Alex. Scottish one. What color? I mean, probably black. I do like black. Go fuck yourself, Oz Angel. Done with some ruffles and mustache and beard. Scottish plaid pleated. I do want the kilt. I didn't mean ruffles. I actually meant pleated. Pleated skirts look nice. I do think pleated skirts look nice. At least I'm pretty sure it's pleated skirts. I don't know what things are. Eh, pleated skirts, yeah. I do mean pleated. I do like pleated skirts. Ruffle skirts, not so much. Pleated skirts, ruffled skirts. What about the V-neck t-shirt? Explain Doritos. Mm. Thongs, panties, boy shorts, or commando. Always had a variety of pleated skirts, nice for winter fall. I just think pleats look cute. Honestly, I just think they look cute. I love dresses. I get throw people off a bit with my housewife cut dresses. I just look in them. Yeah, dresses are cute. Dresses are nice. Dresses are pretty. Dresses look pretty. And nighty? Nah, I don't think so. I don't own shirts or jeans. I only wear dresses and heels. Cute. What if your lover liked it filthy nighty? Well, then I'll need to wait until I have a lover. I don't currently have a lover, so, only into women, Sydney. Flowy mint green one. Reminds me of OG Ariel. That's my heels. Remind me of fish scales. Sounds nice. I'm wearing heels in years. Is that kind of what it looked like ages ago? Good job. Shell barrette at an art fair before that. That sounds pretty cute. So someone wants me. Yeah, there's like 8 people who want me. There's like 8 people in this chat who want me. Killface, very humble. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Don't know how I'd ever wear that publicly. Does the women in Montreal want you? I think not. You're very handsome sometimes. Thank you, Hobo. If you had hair like yours. I also wish I had hair like mine. More of it. Up top here. Yeah, I wish I had a little bit more hair like mine, frankly. Feel like when I say facts. Sure, scapegoat. Steak and corn for dinner. I will be having rice. Wish men wore their hair long. More men should wear their hair long. Shampoo with Rogaine? Yeah, probably. Puffy sleeve Versella thing? Corn going right through. Yeah, corn, like, corn does just like go right through. So then you poop and you've got corn in your poop. Barbecue pulled pork and a smoked mac and cheese. Sounds pretty good. Dylan and Little Mermaid. Hey, Donner Predator. 2 tornadoes? Yeah, shitty. If you don't cut your hair, it drags down and stops growing. That doesn't seem right. But I don't know. Maybe it is. I don't know. You have to keep dead ends cut off. Which I don't bother with, yeah. It's the South. That time of year. It's tornado season. That is so fucked up to me. Tornado season is such a weird idea to me. FEMA and the National Guard. I mean, FEMA has its issues, but visit during tornado season? I think I will not. I think I will not visit anywhere that has a tornado season. We had one rise straight out of the lake yesterday, but they don't know if it was a tornado or a water spout. And then from Oklahoma to the East Coast, that April, May is the worst. Videos on hacking the tornado alarm to play SpongeBob music. I did not see that. Can you live with me? No, you can't. We can get one year round. We had one in December. Man, I don't want to be anywhere near a tornado. East Coast gets hurricane tip, but not up where I am. We don't get hurricanes up here. Oh, good night, Brandon. Up northeast, it's blizzards. Yeah, we do get blizzards here. Here in Southern Ontario, we do get blizzards. And they suck. And on very rare occasions, ice storms. Not often, but every once in a while, an ice storm. Which, yeesh. 300 tornadoes? Fucking hell. No, thank you. Ranger Tornadoes is a good title. Frank moved to Florida. Crocodiles, sharks, hurricane season. DeSantis. Yeah, stay out of Florida. Cyclones go in circles, several circles. What are my thoughts about Colorado? Mm-hmm. DJ Florida has too many rug dealers these days. Cyclone Tracy in the 70s. Yay! Your very own cyclone. Joplin, Missouri had the largest tornado to ever hit. 2.5 miles large and over 300 miles an hour wind. That sounds horrible. No, Elf, I would not like that. Tornadoes are God's way of warning Donut not to steal corn. World Meteorological Organization manages the naming of tropical cyclones, including hurricanes and tropical storms. They utilize a rotating list of names. Interesting. Would I go into space? I mean, not with the current technology. With like Star Trek technology, sure. Not big on peas and carrots. Hey, Comic Brook. To borrow corn from cornfield seed or feed deer. I'm just trying to get people to. I mean, it's not going to happen. Honestly, even by the end of this decade, it's not going to happen. Should get to the moon first. Yeah. Honestly, like, if we're going to build like space colonies or whatever, because I mean, like, oh, we're gonna go to Mars, but I mean, like, Mars doesn't have a magnetosphere. It's like you can't live on Mars. Like, the only way to live would be in like sealed environments. And if the only way to survive is in a sealed environment, try the fucking moon first. Yeah. Try a sealed environment on the fucking moon and see if that works. It won't. We don't have the technology for that either. Feel a special connection to the moon? Yeah, not really. Items. Yeah, and honestly, actually, you know what you want to do? If you want to, like, before going to Mars, before even going to the moon, like, you want to see if, like, you can have people live in these environments. You try it here on Earth first. Build a sealed environment here on Earth that would, like, be identical to the type of sealed environment that would be used for living on another planet. MG! My partner and I got married and bought a house. I don't have many living people to tell, so I'm excited to tell you. You did already tell us that, MG. You did already tell us, and we did congratulate you before. But congratulations again, and hearts in the chat for MG. And congratulations in the chat for MG. While everybody gives her hearts and congratulations, I'm going to get more water. I'll be back in a minute. That's a new chapter. I think you did mention that you were buying it. I feel like you did mention that you were buying one. Yeah. Congratulations. I'm happy for you. Is it a nice house? Edibles? I have tried them. They didn't really do anything for me. I don't think I'd want to try them again. Not buying a house, happy for me too. Sure, Rebecca. If I curb that enthusiasm. Yep. If I rolled as the fattest blunt, would you smoke with me? Nope. Don't have much friends or family to tell, so I'm excited to tell someone. 4-bedroom, 3-bath, and I finally get a garden. Ooh, nice garden. No chickens. Bathroom, yeah. That's a pretty nice house, yeah. You probably really only need 2 bathrooms, but having a third spare is nice. Like if memberships are trying to get Buttercup membership. Yeah. Yeah, spend that. Yeah, if you're gonna drop super chats, just drop them in gift memberships. Like 50 gift memberships, maybe, just maybe. Did the villa have 3? True, the villa did have 3, one in each bedroom, and then one in the kitchen. Still get, yeah, you still won't get one, Buttercup. Buttercup still will not get one. 50 gift memberships, like 3 people that we've heard of, 47 people we haven't, and none for Buttercup. I'm joking, Angie. You are not obligated to buy memberships. I wouldn't share a bedroom either. Having one's own bathroom is pretty cool. Having one's own bedroom is also pretty nice. Vanna, thank you for 9 months, Vanna. You go, Glen Coco, and none for Buttercup. Bye. What? You go, Glen Coco, and none for Butter. What? Meaning Buttercup doesn't get Coco? Jazz, it's rental. It's 1 bedroom, 1 bath. Constantly fighting over who gets to shit in the morning. It's the mean girl scene, and some girl gets 4 candies or whatever. Yep, I don't get references. Ten for you, Glen Coco. You go, Glen Coco. I don't get references. Sorry. I understand nothing. Wallowing in it. I've never watched Mean Girls. Anyway, here's a bald eagle being weighed. Bald eagle being weighed. I get sarcasm. I think people are always literal. I think I usually can get sarcasm, but he's in a straight jacket. Yeah. Used to have bald eagles where I lived out in the country. Now I live in the city. No cute critters. Yeah, cities don't have a lot of cute critters. Squirrels usually. You can usually still find some squirrels, but other than that, yeah. But even then, not all. There are parts in cities that don't even have squirrels. Live in an HOA now. All I see are old white women coming at me. Homeowners associations. Yeah, I wouldn't want to live. I would not want to live anywhere with a homeowners association. They sound horrible. There's a kitty bear. No, they just HOAs just seem like really fucking petty and restrictive and just yeah. Dream home is a log cabin on a lake. Live with an HOA. I mean, like honestly, like, it's not even like I would want to do anything particularly weird with my house if I had one. 10 by 12 shed, and I was like, put it against the house so it doesn't block the view. Like, if I had a home, I doubt. Like, if I had a house, I doubt I'd actually want to do anything that would be particularly weird with it. Like, I doubt I'd want to do anything that any HOA would have an issue with. But some bitches really do be trying to paint their house purple, though. Let them. If they want to paint their house purple, let them. If they want to paint their house in a hideous color, let them. It's their fucking house. They paid for it. The house is expensive. I want a black house. The house is blue. Yes, a 6-inch play for that. Yeah, I mean, a black house is maybe a black house is like goth down just a little. Tone down the goth just a little bit. That is a that just my personal taste. Just personal thoughts. Like if they want to do it, fine, go ahead. But my feeling on it is turn the goth down just a touch. Dial it back just a notch. Get hot in the summer. Killface still in here? Are you still in here, Killface? Gothart wants gargoyles. See, gargoyles? Sure. Down with gargoyles. Some of the submissions are ratchet. Black house, black roof, black gutters, off black shutters, black door, black porch. Black coat, black cat, have a Cadillac. Boys a time bomb. Oh no, it's black coat, white shoes, black hat, Cadillac. Yeah, the boys a time bomb. Anyone know that song? Anyone else remember that song? Black Gothic Freeze, Black Doorbell. Joey doesn't like gargoyles. But gargoyles are so cool. Great singer. I am not a great singer. No one else no one else knows what the hell song I just sang does, do they? Absolutely no one knows what song. Time Bomb by Rancid. The song is called Time Bomb. It's by the band Rancid. It's from 1995. I'm old. That song's 30 fucking years old. Pretty sure I've got a couple people in here who are younger than that song. It's a 90 song, yep. It's a 95, yeah. I'm pretty sure there are people in here who are younger than that song. I'm older, never heard of it. I mean, it wasn't a huge song. It's a good song. It is. It's a good song. I do actually like that song. I don't like Rancid's not someone I really listen to much. I've got a couple of Rancid songs. I was born in 1994. Hello, Daddy. Hello, Mom. I'm your cherry bomb. By the way, it is not that girl. It is The Runaways. Cherry Bomb was by The Runaways. Hello, world. Shit, what's it? Hello, world. I'm your royal girl. I'm your cherry bomb. Put another dime in the jukebox. Yeah, that one. Joan Jett is who you're thinking of. Joan Jett was a member of the Runaways. She was one of the. She was a runaway. Then rock icon karaoke. Once, I think I sang karaoke once. Should I stay or should I go? If I go, there will be trouble. But if I stay, there it will be double. So come on and let me know. Should I stay or should I go? Don't judge me for being born 1994. I don't. France and I were the only ones who cared about X-Men. X-Men! And specifically searched the sewers for the Morlocks. Cute. John Cougar Mellencamp saying Cherry Bomb. Not the version I'm familiar with. I'm not familiar with his version of it. I mean, you talked to. Yes, we can absolutely play the game. I'm still unemployed, um, so basically, MG, it's your availability. I am unemployed. I have totally open availability. Except for this very moment, because I have to go pee. Yeah, that's better. Work Monday to Friday, so we'll need to be on a weekend. Yeah, like I said, I'm pee for 20 seconds. I was actually wrong about that. It's anywhere from like 11 to 20 seconds or something like that. So like it's 20 second, like average of 20 seconds. So it is like an average 20 seconds. So some people quicker. What money? Oh, yeah, that big. Until I find another job, yeah, any money I can get does help for sure. Hey, old meat. They say talk is cheap. Yeah. I'm still, I am still looking for jobs. I am still applying. I do keep applying and keep not hearing back, which sucks. It's so fucked up because, like, pay for submission to my Zine. It's so fucked up because, like, I've like a lot of times, like most days, I'll wake up. Been waking up at like 3:30 ish. Yeah, like I'll wake up, I'll browse Blue Sky and Twitter, and then I'll just sort of like lay in bed for like half an hour, for another half hour. Because like it's like I have absolutely no reason to get up. Need one? I do. but like I have nothing I feel like doing ever, so like I'll just lay there. Kind of work you're looking for. Ugh, I'm mostly focusing on customer service. It's what I'm qualified for. Can volunteer at the library. Donate plasma or semen. Build tiny libraries. Food services I can't do. I would like, hey Icky, I did not get any comics. I really would not do well in a any sort of food service job. As far as retail goes, like I keep my eyes open for retail as well. You know, I check like local jobs and I'm free at the local libraries. Well, it would be the local comic shop. Oh, this free comic book day mean I can walk in so I can grab a free book? No. No, it means you can go to a comic shop and they've got like specific things that are for specific comics for free. And you can buy other comics. Cancel the comic shop. Generally a shop that specializes in comic books. Give you too much money and love you too much not to love and support you. I know, MG. I appreciate it. I buy comics and you download them for free. Because you support the creators and want them to be able to make a living off their work. That would be the reason to buy the comics. Because I think, hey, this here artist is. They make no money. There is no money in comic books. Done a lot of different kinds of work for quite a while each. That's what I'm asking. There is so little money in comic books. Like you get a few here and there who do end up becoming successful, like who do end up making actual money at it. Mostly from like licensing their creator owned stuff. But the vast majority of comic creators, oh, they are fucking broke. They're surviving off their spouses. Webcomics, same thing. Webcomics is the same thing. You'll get 1 in a million who actually do make real money off it. Manga is usually more not from around here. And again, manga is the same thing. It's you find there's a handful who make a lot of money, and then everyone else makes fucking nothing. And it's usually like any money that creators make, it's probably from licensing deals. Like Robert Kirkman. $1,000 if you approve. But I don't have a job. Also, once I have a job, I won't need that $1,000. Once I get a job, I'll be making my own money. I won't need that extra $1,000. Yeah, so like Robert Kirkman, for example, he's probably pretty well off. Because The Walking Dead, in addition to being a massively successful comic book, is also a very successful TV show. I am looking for jobs, MG. I applied for a job just last night. Last night? Night before? I don't even remember. Like to pay for you having a job? Should be a voice actor. It's really not as easy as it sounds, Vanna. Please be a blacksmith. Tesla. Fuck Tesla. No girl she reads for audiobooks. Which is also like really hard. Like that is not easy either. Like respect for her for being able to do it because it's a lot of talking. It's hard on the throat. Fucking does not text Tesla. I mean, like I said, Angie, it's your choice. I am available anytime. And here, want to buy a knife whenever I become a blacksmith? Can I draw? No. Draw it from MG. Yep. Simulate a computer. I mean, we would need some way to. Dandy's still missing. Yeah, poor Dandy. We shall never see his like again. Can I write? Not well. Well, I can write okay. Can't edit. And actually, I'm like, I can't bring myself to write anymore. I ever did a girl who was very beautiful but is married? I mean, I would prefer not to, but of course I didn't ban Dandy. I would never ban Dandy. No, it's just he hasn't been around in a long time. A lot of the old guard haven't been around in a long time. My 3 daughters died again too. You just write and then you edit. Yeah, I can't bring myself to it. I mean, it's honestly just thinking about writing. It's like, yeah, no. Even just thinking about it is can't do it. Find a fan fiction group. Thoughts on funeral burials or ashes in an urn. You don't have a computer right now, MG? I mean, we would need some like if we're going to do a game that requires a computer, we would need some way to do it. What'll happen to your body when you pass away? What do I care? I'll be dead. Internet just went down. Yeah, that always sucks. They were well set up. Nope. Can I eat it? Sure, whatever. Again, what do I care? Throw it on a barbecue. What do I don't it I don't you I won't be needing it anymore. A lot of creepy motherfuckers gonna try to get some. So I'm being cremated. Donating my organs to science. I did agree to be an organ donor. So if science has any use for my body, then by all means. MG, thank you for another honey. Thank you for another hundy. Another hundo. Thank you for another hundo, MG. We shall have to play the game. I think that would be fun. Yes. Like I said, let me know whenever is good for you. You can send me an email to. You can send me like, if you need to, you can send me an email with when you want to do it. Email address is just my channel name at hotmail.com. It is on my about page as well. I'm a serial killer where I live. Let's hope I live. I live if I take a walk. Hotmail lives with it. I mean, I still use Hotmail. Why not? MG the Legend, indeed. Sister needed a new heart. And lungs. Rice, half onion, half green pepper, half my arm, sweet and sour sauce. Same game from 2 years ago. Yep. Life got in the way, so like basically because I was never on at a time when MG was, able to come. We were never able to get a job because like the job because I was working that job where I was like working late. So and like weekends. Need some DoorDash orders from MG's Beautiful Tips. I'll save them up for when I'm at my mom's. I'll save these tips up for when I'm at my mom's. Spent 75 on groceries and didn't get much at all. You spend on Thursdays. Like depends on whether I need to pick up extra stuff, but maybe like $70. So, but it's fun for me, and it would make me happy. I am not moving back in with my mom now. My mom is going to be going to Scotland. So I am going to be staying at her place to watch her cat. While my mom is away, I will be watching her cat. That'll be end of June. That'll be July, basically. That's going to be for July. She leaves at like June 28th, I think, is when she leaves. And then she comes back, I think, like August 2nd or something like that. World's tallest and shortest dogs bond during record-breaking meetup. Aw. $125. Deliver at 1:30. So what happened today? Nice. Remember that gone? Nah. I haven't even renewed my passport. I really should get around to renewing my passport just to have it. Or not even renewing. And my passport expired when I was like a fucking teenager. But I really should get around to getting my passport. But do you think it's going to help? Probably. I was saying it's passport. That is not my email. Person identity. Aw, thanks, MG. Spank me daddy. Same. Whatever, let a girl call you daddy or too weird. It would be weird. And also has autism, so I've had to learn a lot. Probably learned more about dealing with it than I have, frankly. Really upset over YouTube censorship. What about Elder? You know what? I'll accept Elder. Give it to me, Elder. Yeah. You know what? I'll accept that one. I say it was for MG's comment, not to the spank me daddy. Too late, Uncle Buck. Too late. The timing of it meant that you were agreeing to the spankering. Ever had my cheek spanked? No. What do I do to get out? I mean, probably a lot of things. From what I understand, God just really wants to send people to hell. Did with their husband Super Bowl. Yeah, like I said, yeah, absolutely. Just shoot me an email. Channel name at hotmail.com. So yeah, just shoot me an email and we'll set it up. I'm not a conservative. I'm vanilla. Y'all good? How can we hang out and eat rice? Do they know? I am vanilla. I am a basic bitch. I am a basic bitch, and you will not shame me for that. French vanilla. Never been choked or slapped around? Nope. I don't want to be slapped or choked. That doesn't sound fun to me. I'm happy to call the man daddy too. Level 1 ramen bowl. Ever been spit on? No. Nipple clumps? No. No, that all sounds terrible. Live a little bit. I don't want to. I like being boring. Sexually. There's no play in spitting on me. Deal breaker. Right? That's just gross. That's just gross. Just want to get your taint pierced. Do you know if the gooch is? Pretty sure. The Prince Albert for a girl. Queen Elizabeth. That does seem fitting, yeah? Calling Queen Elizabeth does seem fitting because I think she had one. I call my twat Charlie Brown. Because the football always gets pulled away. MG, holy shit! Hell yeah to being boring. Can't wait to love you. Thank you for another 100 MG. This could have been memberships. I got a Venmo, just throwing that out there. What is your real name? Getting ready to steal me? When you have a crush on me? Yep. Clearly. Weird, yep. Yeah, I'm just the side piece. Right, you're married, and I'm the side piece. Right. That's what I'm saying, MG. You're several women's side piece and your best friend. Yeah, yeah. You got the husband, and then you got the boy toy on the side. Like the pool boy, you know? I guess this is exactly. Make a happy cuckold. Fair enough, Gillface. Fair enough. Vanilla means vagina. Why do I feel like that's not true? Vanilla means vulva. Etymology. Huh. Son of a bitch. Scapegoat is actually kind of correct. I looked up the etymology. From Spanish venia, pod, diminutive of vena, sheath, pod, from Latin vagina, sheath. Anime and X-Men things too. Son of a bitch. I think kind of correct. It's correct. Son of a bitch. I can't believe it actually comes from vagina. I'm honestly kind of mad about that. Warhammer. Doesn't everything come from vagina? Nuh-uh. Not everything comes from vagina. Your mom doesn't come from vagina. Just ask your dad. Hi-yo. I thought that one was pretty good. What, Dad? Sorry, MG. I'm, I I thought that one was pretty good. Natural birth or C-sections? Gotta do what you gotta do. Natural birth? Sure. C-section? Sure. Whatever. Either way. Actually, you know what? I oppose both. I oppose both. Don't give birth. I am opposed to giving birth. It's natural. Yeah, I was like, she didn't have a C-section or anything like that. It was just, normal birth. Don't give birth. Kids are awful. You know what? I think we should just let the human race die off. You want 12 kids? Your poor vagina. I believe the children are our future. And that's why we have to stop them today. I want 12 cats. Your poor furniture. What are your thoughts on abortions? I'm in favor. Fuck 12. There you go. Yeah, there you go, Vanna. Involuntary celibacy. I'm semi-voluntarily celibate. Goes word to be a heaven, hell, or another place. I don't know. Not my problem. Turn past some beautiful kids. Does he though? Like Eric and Donald Jr. are goofy looking fucks. Ivanka is, she's fine, I guess. And Baron is an okay looking dude, I guess. Girls by plastic surgeries, yeah. Baron looks okay for now, but the other two sons are just goofy looking fuckers. The one in particular. I'm a Christian, but I want 12 kids. Every sperm is sacred. Every sperm is great. If a sperm is wasted, God gets quite irate. I haven't watched that movie since I was like 18. Braveheart? Never actually watched Braveheart. And yet there are certain jokes in that movie that just, yeah, rent free in my head. Well, I might have watched it. I might have watched it as well at some point in my 20s. But it's been a long time since I watched that movie, but Every Sperm is Sacred, just permanently up there. The Penis Song, obviously, Penis Song. Frozen Amazon, where a baby could have, because they're baptized. They might actually still go to heaven because they didn't get a chance to be baptized, so they might still get through on technicality like that. I think. Pregnant for the next 12 years. That does sound horrible. That's a Mormonism and a husband having more than one wife. I'm only I'm okay with husbands having multiple wives if wives are allowed to have multiple husbands. And if husbands can have multiple husbands and wives can have multiple wives. Like I'm fine with polyamory. That said, there are like legal complications for it. Yeah, there are legal complications that get into with like multiple marriages to multiple people. It gets weird. But otherwise, yeah, polyamory, sure. I'm fine with polyamory. That said, the religions that do allow for multiple spouses, it's always a husband with multiple wives because the women are basically property. I very much do not approve of that. Hey, Rara. Taxation is theft. It is not. Your face is theft. Boom. How you like that, bitch? To not say bit, you shouldn't joke. Bring me the fourth. Yeah, tomorrow's stream will be titled Star Wars Day. Happy Star Wars Day. Star Wars Marathon. Are you watching all the Star Wars movies? Because that'd be a long ass marathon. Especially. Also, do you do it? Do you do it like chronological order? Like, you like start with episode 1 and all the way to and like, do you do solo before you watch episode 4 in between episode 3 and 4? Celebrate May the 4th next week. Gun ownership rights, just muskets strolled against the tyrannical government. I mean, I'm like, Canada's a hunting country. I'm fine with like hunting rifles. I haven't seen any of them. I don't own any guns. Apparently, Target's CEO had his pay slashed by 45%, which, nice. I get confused about the timeline if we don't do it chronologically. Fair enough. I had one point at my head. It's true, you're prepared to do anything they say. Yep. Yep. At that point, you don't really have a lot of choices. You have 2 guns right here. Yeah, I got a gun. Got myself a big old shotgun right here. Fires buckshot. Just sprays all over the place. Alternatively, I got a gun. It jams a lot. Lots of misfires. Anyway, that's enough about my penis. MG! Don't let people ever be mean to you. You're a good person. I'll keep going. $400, MG. That is wild. $400. That is a lot. Now charge all back. Anyway, I did give an extra half hour. I gave an extra half hour, so I am going to get going for now. Ooh, yeah, that's... Love that pop. Got paid for it? I did get paid for it. So thanks for coming, everybody. And good night, everyone.